Hello, I'm Madeline. Today I wanted to show all of my crochet wearables. So I'm gonna try them all on. I just decided to put on this like basic black top and my cargo jean skirt, and I'm just gonna put everything on over this just so it's easier to see it and I don't really have to style it. If you noticed my sunburn, no you did not. Ignore it. Don't talk about it. I'm not sunburnt, you're hallucinating. I am really excited about all my crochet wearables. I love making clothes so much. I want to talk about the brand, the yarn type, and the stitches that I used for each piece, so that way it's a little bit more in depth. But yeah, I'm gonna start trying things on and showing you. I'm gonna start off simple and show you all of my like gloves and my arm warmers. You will also very quickly notice that I hate weaving in my ends, and if it's a piece for myself, I will absolutely not do it unless the string is showing. So, it's the first pair of gloves, new metal hands. The first pair of gloves that I have is this like blue and white pair. This yarn that I used is acrylic. It's from Big Twist. It was like the speckled yarn or whatever, really pretty. I really love this yarn. I hate that it's acrylic, but I really love this yarn. And yeah, these gloves remind me of like mermaids or like snow, like wintry, because they remind me of like winter and snow, but then also mermaids. They kind of work really well for winter and summer. Not that I'm really wearing like gloves in the summer, but as like a little accessory, they're really cute. I love the parts where it has like the super dark blue. It's like my favorite. Okay, the next pair of gloves that I have are these red ones. These I used, I think, Yarn Bee Soft Secret, so they're acrylic. I forgot to mention, for my gloves, I crochet in a round, and then once it gets to like the thumb opening, I'll like start turning my work, and then once I get to the end of the thumb opening, I'll start crocheting in a round again. For the mermaid gloves, I just did double crochets, like double crochet, chain one, double crochet. For these, I did the same for like the rows that have the holes in them, and then I believe I just did half double crochet on the solid rows, so I just alternated. But yeah, I really like these. Okay, this next pair of gloves is really goofy. I kind of just made them for fun, like with no intention of actually wearing them. Maybe if they work for like a costume, I'll wear them, but I really was just like bored. So I made these how I make my gloves all the time, but since the yarn is thicker, the thumb hole is a little bit too big. But I made them with the Juicy Couture yarn and then this like fuzzy pink yarn that I found, and they're really goofy, and I think they would be cute in the right context. Unfortunately, I do not wear a lot of pink ever, so I don't know what the right context would be. But maybe I'll try to figure out how to style them at some point. But yeah, I kind of just made them for fun because I was bored, and they turned out cute. They're just really goofy. Next, I have these arm warmers. These are gonna hurt to put on my sunburn, but I'm gonna put them on anyways. I mean, what sunburn? I don't have a sunburn. I don't have a sunburn. What are you talking about? So for these, I did the same that I do for all my gloves, except when it got up to like here, I started doing increases so that way it fits comfortably on me. It ended up being just like a little bit loose, but I'm kind of okay with that. I wore these when I went to New York, and they kept me really warm, like to the point where I had to like take them off every once in a while. But they kept me really warm. They are made with 100% wool, and I'm just gonna put one on. I use the Patton's worsted classic wool, I believe. I still have a skein. These only took me less than a skein of that wool to make, like really easy project. If you're looking for something simple to keep you warm, I used this yarn, the Patton's Classic Wool Worsted. Very warm because it is wool. It's 100% wool. And I really love them, and they're great for winter, and I wear them almost every day in the winter. Okay, the next piece that I want to show is this crochet bandana that I made. I used cotton crochet thread that I found at Daiso to make this, so the white looks like really pretty and like intricate, and I love how it turned out, and the blue looks really pretty too with the white. I can't find the blue that I used, but this is the white, like really thin. This is the first bandana that I've ever made. So I kind of just like made it to measure. I kind of just looked up how to do like a granny stitch bandana because I figured that would be really easy, and I was right. So I really like it. It's really cute. But yeah, she's really cute. My head is like I don't know how to show this off. My head is like really small. So a lot of like hats and stuff look really stupid on me. So I was like, it's time to make a bandana and make it like made to measure. The next thing I'm gonna show is this beret that I made. I made this with Loops and Threads classic acrylic. Yeah, she's cute. She's kind of big. The pattern that I followed for her was really easy, which I'm really happy about. I really like this one too, and I'm definitely gonna wear her more like for fall and winter, obviously. Next thing that I'm gonna show, I'm not gonna try on. I honestly kind of want to frog these and remake them, but I made leg warmers. They're a little big, and I meant to put like elastic on the top, but I didn't. But I'm kind of thinking that now that I'm able to knit, I might redo them and knit them. I just don't know how this yarn is gonna be frogging, because it is like fleece. It's like the Yarn Bee like Forever Fleece or whatever, and it's very soft, very fuzzy, and I don't know how that's gonna frog, so that'll probably be a whole video in itself. But yeah, I think it'll be worth it to frog them and then make them knit, because they'll be even more soft. But we'll see what I do. This is a 3-piece set. I saw the Loops and Threads, I think it was the Charisma yarn, in this colorway, and I absolutely loved it. I was like, this is so like Halloween weird, like I love it. It is a scarf. I didn't even weave in my ends. I was like, whatever. I'm just gonna call this like a scrappy scarf. I ended up just doing like half double crochet and then double crochet and then half double crochet like as the pattern throughout. And then for the hat, I just did half double crochets in the back loop, you know, folded it over, sewed up the top. So it's really cute and it's really soft and warm. I did the same thing that I did for the white ones, which is just half double crochet in the back loop and then sew it up at the back. I think that's the back seam. And then for these, I ended up doing some half double crochets on top just to kind of make them tighter, which didn't really work. But I really love these. I might remake these leg warmers too. I'm not sure yet, but just to make them like tighter. But yeah, so this is my 3-piece set. We're finally gonna get into my crochet tops. You will see, if you couldn't tell by my gloves, I really love the fishnet look. I really love like doing that like double crochet, chain, double crochet. So I did the same thing for this top. For this one, I did double crochet, chain 4, double crochet, chain 4, and repeat. And it looks really cool. It's just this like plain tank top. I usually wear this over like dresses when I want to like dress them down, make them a little bit more casual. It actually does look kind of cute over this top. I thought it was gonna look kind of ugly, but it does look kind of cute. It adds more like texture. This is made with, I actually don't know. I actually have no idea what this is made out of. I can tell by feeling it that it's acrylic, but I can't remember what it's made from. It might be, if you watched my video on me organizing my yarn, it might be made with that one black yarn that I had no idea where it came from, that like mystery yarn. But it's really soft, which is nice. I love fishnet. It's so fun. It's so fun. I'm really excited about this next top. It's the exact same as the other top, except I added something to it. Again, it's that like double crochet, chain 4 repeat, except I added beads and it looks so cool and I love it. I just love that it adds more like texture and stuff. Let me put it on. Okay, so the other one was made with acrylic. This one I love because I made it with cotton. I made it with the Patton's Grace. So it's like really thin cotton, and it's really breathable because it's cotton, and also I made it fishnet. I love how the beads kind of sparkle. This is one of my favorite tops that I've ever crocheted, and I'm definitely gonna make more. I'm gonna make more of these with different colored beads because I think it's really fun. Those were all my tank tops. I want to talk about my sleeves because I have 3 pairs. Yeah, I have 3 pairs, so I'm gonna try them all on. I'm gonna start with the first pair that I ever made. This was made with Yarn Bee Soft Stitch before they discontinued it. What the hell, Hobby Lobby? Why would you do that? I don't shop at Hobby Lobby anymore, but what the hell, Hobby Lobby? Soft Stitch was actually really good. And then I sent this through the washer and dryer and ruined it a little bit. So now it is really big, really baggy. But she kind of works out for like what I use her for, because I'll usually put her on with like a dress, especially if it's cold out. And the sleeves are just really baggy now. But it works out because she's still cute, and I like that she just kind of chills, you know? I do really love these sleeves, and I get compliments on these almost every time I wear them. Like I always have people being like, oh my god, I love your sleeves, and I get to be like, oh my god, thank you, I made them. I made them. Thank you. This is my first, I think this was my first ever crochet wearable that I made. So like the fact that I still get compliments on these, have been getting compliments on them for like 2.5 years is really crazy. I absolutely love these sleeves. They're like my favorite, and I genuinely wear them all the time. Obviously I'm not wearing them right now because it's summer, but like I wear these all the time in like fall and winter. I love them. I love them so much. This next pair of sleeves I might frog and remake just because I don't really like how stiff it is, and I could just block it, but I don't feel like doing that. I want them to be flowy before I block them, so that way they're even better when I block them. But yeah, for these I just did half double crochet in a round, and then when I got to where like the armpit is, I ended up turning my work and doing that for the entire back, and then when I got to the other sleeve I started crocheting in the round again. So, and I made these with wool ease. Yeah, Lion brand wool ease. I do really love these. I just think they're a little stiff, and I kind of want to crochet them differently, so I kind of want to frog them and then like remake them. But I love this yarn, so I'm totally fine to do that. She's comfy, she's warm, she's 80% acrylic, 20% wool. So like a wool blend, so they're not like too itchy or too like hot. I think I might remake them. Maybe I'll make a whole video for that too. I just don't really wear them because I'm always wearing my black sleeves. So, okay, remember how I said that you're gonna be able to tell that I love fishnet just based on like this video and all the clothes that I've made? We have yet another pair of fishnet sleeves. These are similar to the gray ones where they just kind of go around your arms. You can see that I didn't weave in my ends. I don't care, we're gonna ignore it. I really love these. I love them like underneath shirts and stuff. I really love the colors and how it goes from like really dark to light back to like really dark. And this is made with, I love this yarn in the color Strawberry Jam, I believe. Let me put in like a t-shirt on over them so you can see how I would usually style them. So I'll usually wear it like this because this is like, I don't know, and it keeps you a little bit warmer, especially in like colder months. But yeah, I love these. I definitely don't wear them as much as my black sleeves, but I love these and probably wear them more than my gray ones. These are really fun, and I'm so happy that I made them. I love them so much. All right, the last piece that I have is probably one of my favorites. I made it back in December, I want to say, and I wore it for like all of winter. It's my first ever sweater that I've made. I made this with Eddie Bauer yarn. The blue one's Eddie Bauer yarn, and then the top I think it's just like, it might be loops and threads, but it's just like this gray acrylic yarn. So this is all acrylic, which means that's not going to be very breathable, but I ended up doing treble crochets for the sleeves so that way I get some more airflow, and also treble crochet for the body. And for like the top part, like the collar part, I just did half double crochets, and same with the bottom. And then on the end of the sleeves, I did a little blue, and I just did, I think, half double crochet. It's just like one row around the bottom. Oh, she looks kind of stupid with this shirt. I really need to block her again. But yeah, I love this sweater. I wore it throughout all of winter, and it kept me very warm, which is the whole point of a sweater. This is my last piece. And I don't know, you can tell that I really like fishnet. You can tell that I love a flowy sleeve. I feel like the clothes that I make for myself really describe me, which is also the whole point of clothes. Like, I really view crochet as like a huge creative outlet and just like something that really like shows my personality. And I don't know, I'm really proud of everything that I've made. Like, even some of the stuff that I said that I was gonna frog, I'm still proud of myself for making it, you know, because it was something that like I wanted to make, that I did it. Anyways, that is all my crochet wearables that I have made so far. I'm obviously gonna keep making them. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it gave you some inspiration on things to make, or just, you know, gave you more insight on who I am. I don't know. I always love to show off my crochet creations, and of course I will have more to come. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!